Hey guys, welcome back to my You Seem Normal YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed, are you? Okay, cool. And also make sure you're following over on my Instagram at youseemnormal. Okay, cool, awesome. So welcome into the video. I wanted to talk about the importance of acknowledging the tougher moments, both for yourself and for the people around you. I love the idea of tougher moments. I'm not saying that this moment is the toughest moment there ever was, but it is more tough than other moments. I just think that's really beautiful phrase. But what's more beautiful is recognizing, pointing out, and acknowledging to yourself when there is a tougher moment. It helps so much. I learned this in therapy. So say something happens, right? And afterward, you're just kind of like, you might say hate yourself, or you might be on the other side that says, I just got to keep going. I got to get through this. I got to get through this day or whatever. What if you took a second and you said to yourself, that was pretty shitty. That was a shitty moment. Or that was definitely a tougher moment. And then you said, well, I came out of the tougher moment. Or you acknowledge that moment to yourself. The idea of that last semester made a big difference in my everyday tougher moments, because I took just a second aside in my brain and I said, and it can be, might take an hour after your tougher moment, and you might say, that was a tough moment. I think I'm gonna unwind. And you can also say, that was a tough moment for me. And instead of saying other people can do it, they could have handled that fine, you can say, well, I'm sure there are other people who would agree with me on that. And you can agree with yourself that that was a tough moment. So I actually implemented this once. It was about a year ago. This was without me knowing exactly, putting words to what the acknowledgement of tougher moments. It was about a year ago. I was in this class. Ironically, it was called teamwork. And I was kind of sitting in near the front row, and there was like a row behind me. And there was this girl in the class who was just, I don't know, she says whatever she wants, and she's not very nice. And so we were passing around the attendance sheet, because if you didn't know, at smaller colleges, they care if you're in class. The one girl goes, oh, this person just arrived. Like, I'm just going to pass it back to them so that they don't miss it, and then we can keep passing around. And the girl goes, no, we'll just bring it back to them. But so mean about it. She's like, no, seriously, no, we're just going to keep moving it around. So bossy, and it made no sense. It was not kind to the girl who wanted to help the other person, and it wasn't kind to the other person either. And I heard that, and I was like, that's weird. Her tone was just way out of proportion, right? And so, okay, so the girl's like, okay, I'm kind of afraid of you, so I'm just gonna pass on I'm just gonna do what you say, I guess. Class finished up, and I went down into the Starbucks to meet somebody, and I saw the girl who got yelled at sitting there, and I said, yeah, let's acknowledge that. So I went over to her and I said, I saw what happened with X name in class, and that was just not cool. That was really weird. And she was like, oh my God, you saw that? And I was like, yeah, super weird, very rude. And she was like, oh my God, yes, that's what I was thinking. Thank you, for saying that to me. And we just kind of talked it over for a second. We didn't, we didn't say, oh, she's a bad person or whatever. We just kind of were like, that was kind of tough on all of us. I kind of felt that, That kind of acknowledgement of those things happening can help someone so much. It can help someone else, but it can help in your mind as well. And so I also want to challenge you that if somebody comes up to you, say my mom has a bad day or something, and she said, oh, this day was so bad. I feel very defeated. I didn't do my best, or other people weren't allowing me to do my best. And I say, no, you'll get them next time. I'm sure it wasn't bad. You hear that a lot, right? You hear a lot that, oh, it wasn't as bad as you think, or I'm sure it was fine. No, what about this time trying to say something yeah, that really does suck. I feel you on that. That's happened to me too. Yeah, that is too bad. And just, acknowledging how bad that was, instead of always trying to either ignore it. So whatever, it's in the past, or improve it. Oh, but we can do better. It's fine. We can do better next time. Acknowledge rather than ignore and or improve. see if you can implement that into your own life with other people who may be sharing kind of a tougher moment with you. Acknowledge that, yeah, that sucked, or that was a tougher moment, or that was hard. That made me mad. Say, that would have made me mad too. Tell them that. Wow, I really feel like this video was a therapy session. This is the kind of thing that I found that we do in therapy is we just take these little phrases that can have such a big difference. You just have to find the ones that mean the most to you. So that is one that has meant a lot to me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did and you're gonna try to acknowledge those moments for yourself and for other people, please give this video a like, make sure you're subscribed, and also feel free to follow me on Instagram at youseemnormal. I'll see you in my next video, Mondays at 10 a.m.